Are you new to juicing? Or maybe it's time for an upgrade, or maybe, just maybe, this is a gift for a special someone or a loved one in your life, like your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, whoever it may be. Well, you made it to the right video, because after using dozens of these machines, I'm about to show you the best cold press juicers money can buy. All the way from budget picks to full-blown high-end machines. I'm sure there's at least one juicer on this list that's perfect for you. Let me ask you something. How would you like to get a premium cold press juicer for almost $300 cheaper? Well, this could be the juicer you've been waiting for. And almost everybody sleeps on it. It's portable, it's budget friendly, but above all else, it's got one thing that makes it a standout from the rest. And once you see this, you're never gonna wanna go back to using a regular juicer. This is the Huram H310, and it only weighs about 12 pounds, so you can easily move it around in your kitchen. Heck, you can even stuff it inside your backpack and take it with you on the go. If you're somebody who wants quality juice but doesn't wanna shell out $700 worth of cash, then this is probably your best option. It's $300 cheaper, and it works pretty well with celery, oranges, ginger, and leafy greens. I found that sometimes it even gives you a better yield than the higher end juicing machines. But there are a few drawbacks when it comes to this cold press juicer. The hopper has a smaller capacity, and the motor isn't as powerful as a high end machine, so it might take an extra 3 to 5 minutes for it to make juice. Another con to the Huram H310 is that it isn't as efficient as removing pulp from your juice as the heavier hitters I'm about to show you. So what makes this juicer better than most besides being portable and less expensive? Well, it's by far one of the easiest juicers to clean. It doesn't use a normal juicing screen, and instead it has 3 simple parts which you can pull apart like Legos. So all you have to do is rinse it under some water and you can clean it in less than 1 minute. And trust me, this is a game changer, because cleaning a juicer is by far the worst part about using one. After using the easy clean technology, you'll never want to go back. But you won't want to miss this next juicer, which has made its way to a ton of people's wish lists. Unless you've been living under a rock, it's hard not to hear about this juicer. Almost every influencer and their mother plugs it with their coupon code, and they've done brand deals with Joe Cross from Nearly Fat, Sick and Dead. It's a solid mid-range juicer, but it doesn't come without some quirks, which I'll show you in a second. Can you guess which juicer I'm talking about? It's the Nama J2. And despite all the marketing hype behind this thing, I will say it does deserve a spot on this list. The Nama J2 has a 1,000 milliliter capacity, which is the most of any other juicer. So if you're making big batches of juice, this one might be worth it. But before you whip out your credit card, let's pump the brakes a little bit here and take a peek behind the curtain. All the parts, cables, accessories, and boxes are the same as Huram. That's because Huram manufactures their juicers. With the Nama J2, you're going to get high yield and less pulp. The only problem is you're going to have to deal with 100 different parts. In terms of cleanup, it's fast, but it's not the fastest. Pulp can still get jammed into the thing, but the nice part about this is it comes with this drawbridge mechanism feature, which they copied from the Huram H10 and Huram H400. The Nama J2 is considered a high-end juicer, but it's on like the lower part of the high-end. And while it's a solid cold press juicer, I spent a little bit extra money on this next one, and looking back, I'm so glad that I did. This is the Huram H400. It's stupid simple to use, and it only takes 12 seconds to put together. Instead of chopping up your celery or your fruits or your vegetables into bite-sized pieces, you can just take everything and you dump it inside this hopper, close the lid, flick the switch, and watch it do its magic. I mean, just think about all the large batches of nutrient-rich green juice you can make with this thing when it's sitting on your kitchen countertop. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they don't call it easy clean for nothing. It literally takes 1 minute and 6 seconds to clean the machine from start to finish. It's as simple as splashing the parts with water, and that's it. Because just like the Huram H310, all you have to do is pull apart the auger, peel back the pulp ejector, and give it a rinse. No mess, no fuss, and what you're left with is one vibrant green cup of fresh juice. Ever since I started using this juicer, I don't really bother with the others. The one drawback about the H400 is it does leave a little bit more pulp in your juice, but in my opinion, that wasn't really a deal breaker. Oh, one more thing. I'm not sponsored by any company. Nobody's sliding me envelopes of cash to sweet talk these products like the other influencers. It's just me bringing you real unbiased reviews paid from by my own pocket, which means if this video helps you in any way, use the links in the description below, because not only will you get the best discount available on the internet, but I sometimes get a commission at no extra cost to you, which is a win-win for the both of us. Now back to the video. Now if you want something a little bit more old school, then you can look into the Kuvings Revo 830. So the Kuvings Revo 830 was specifically designed for celery. celery. But you could use it as a multi-purpose juicer. It has a feed chute. One is for large whole fruits and vegetables, and the other is for long stalks of celery and carrots. This thing is a celery juice powerhouse, and it does a great job of extracting the pulp. The auger has a special chopping mechanism which does all the chopping for you, but it's not perfect, and I'll explain why in a second. So I've had this machine for about 1 year now, and after using it, the chopping mechanism just sort of felt like a marketing gimmick. Without a doubt, it's innovative, but you have to stand next to the machine and feed the stalks one by one. Most of the time it works like it's supposed to, but it's not perfect. I've even seen celery stalks get stuck in the feed chute, and it's far less convenient when you're using a juicer like the Nama J2 or H400, where you can just load your fruits and vegetables in at one time and then walk away. And don't get me wrong, it's still a great cold press juicer, but it's also super heavy and has a huge countertop profile, which makes it a tough sell for people with smaller kitchens. And because it uses a standard juicing screen and auger, you're still gonna have to scrub and wash a bunch of parts. You can still clean it relatively fast, but it's just not gonna be as quick to clean as the other machines. And like I said before, the Revo 830 used to be my daily juicer for a year, but that was before I upgraded to the Huram H400. It definitely belongs on this list, but I wouldn't put it as my top pick personally. But now I've got something super exciting to show you. I've got my own personal scorecard of data here that you can use to compare all of these juicers, and you're not gonna be able to find this anywhere else on the internet. Why? Well, because I literally spent weeks testing them, cleaning them, and measuring out the exact amounts of produce like a mad scientist. The juicer which has the least amount of pulp inside its glass is the Nama J2 by far. The Huram H400 had the highest juice yield for everything except for ginger. It was also the fastest to clean, and it turns out it was the fastest to assemble as well. The Huram H310 was the quietest juicer out of all 4 machines, and if you want to verify any of these tests, I welcome you to check out the channel and see for yourself. If you're still on the fence and you're not sure which juicer you want to go with, here's how I would decide. If you're someone on a budget who wants something portable yet convenient, I'd go with the Huram H310 all day. But if you're looking for something more robust, let me ask you, do you hate the thought of scrubbing your juicer? Are you okay with a little bit more pulp in it? Do you think you'll struggle to stick to juicing long term? If the answer is yes to any of those questions, then the Huram H400 is the right choice in my opinion. If you're that person that just can't stand any pulp in their glass and wants the least amount possible, what you can do is you can buy a $3 sieve for the H400, or you could potentially look into the Nama J2, which could be a good alternative. But even with the Nama, you're gonna get some pulp. What I've found is that no juicer is perfect. Usually the best juicer is the one you can get the most use out of, because after all, what's the point of buying an expensive machine if you're just not gonna use it that much? If you're ready to make a change towards a happier, healthier you, and you wanna save some money on any of these machines, check out the links in the description below, because I'll be updating them with the best discounts available on the internet. But make sure you do it now so you don't miss out on these discounted prices.